Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Meadows Rec Center in Edmonton, Alberta. Taking to the ice this afternoon, Southside Athletic Club and the Lakeland Panthers. Welcome to your Hockey Alberta U15AA Championships. This is the first game of the tournament. These two teams do the noon game before opening ceremonies later today. That's the wrong video. Yep. You want to scan? On. So far. All right, here we go. So, welcome to Provincials. Wearing the dark jerseys, the Reds are the Lakeland Panthers, and in the lights, Southside Athletic Club. Starting lineup for Southside: Barry, Chorley, and Radamovich. Back on D, number 4, says and Breyer. Starting lineup for the Panthers. Looks like Southside's going to take it. Get to the lineup later. Southside dumps the puck into the Panthers zone. They move it right in front of their net. Number 4 for the Panthers, moving up the far side, dumped into the Southside zone. And we'll have our first whistle of the game. 19:43 left in the first period. Icing called. We'll have the face-off come down in the Parkland zone. Parkland wins it. Number 10 Browns it, move it to the far side. Southside keeps that in on the far side. Number 19 goes behind his net bar, moves it over to Brown on the near side. Held up against the boards. There's a dump in behind the net by number 17 of Southside Waters. Panthers get it back. Centering pass, that's kept in the zone. Southside puts it to the open side. Number 12 picks it up for Parkland. Starts coming across center. That's held up. Panthers get another chance, and they tip it into the Southside zone. Number 4, Bay, working it for Southside. He reverses it back to the far side. Centering pass comes up with the near boards and ends up in the Parkland zone. Parkland 16 over to 8 on the far side. 8, Lupin puts it into the Southside zone, driving to the net. Number 7, he's directed behind. He cycles around to the far side. That's Yanish. Oh, I have the names backwards. Maynard making the pass. Southside chips that against the boards. Parkland able to keep that in. Lakeland, pardon me. Here comes Lakeland. They keep the puck in the zone. Jammed into the near corner. Southside, number 19. Brar picks that up and dumps that into the Panther zone. Icing called with 18:16 left in your first period. Face off far side in the Southside zone. Early movement on behalf of the Panthers. Centerman will be tossed and replaced by number 5, Lavoie. Southside wins it, takes in the corner, but Panthers jump on it right away. Moving around to the near side is Jackson for Southside. That's cut off on the near side by Parkland. Shot wide of the net, comes off the end board. Southside picks it up on the far side, immediately challenged on that, and they're going to battle for it on the boards. Panthers keep it in the zone, dump it behind the Southside net. Number 16 ends up the loose puck for Southside. Starts wheeling it up across center, up the right wing into the Parkland zone. Quick stop, looking for a trailer. Defense are switching, so he can't move it. He moves it down into the low boards instead. That's taken away by Parkland. They can't get out of their own zone. Southside forecheck working right now. Here's number 2 battling on that far side, Andrew Goo. He dumps the puck off to number 16, LeChuck. That's back to the point. Another 21 dumps it back over to Goo. Goo feeling trouble. He puts the puck down low below the Parkland zone net. Parkland, number 14, picking that up. McNee trying to put that out to center. That's cut off by number 10, Brown of Southside. Quick shot, and that's blocked. Goo trying to step into that right slot. Couldn't get the shot go through a Parkland player. Parkland dumps that into the Southside zone, and they're going to move it, set it up behind their own net. 18 for Garias. Back to the point, kept in by number 16 of Parkland, trying to center that, and Southside puts that out to the neutral zone. It's going to get dumped into the Parkland zone, and there's a tripping call issued to number 4, May of the Parkland Panthers. He'll spend 2 minutes in the box for tripping, called 16:34 left in your first period. Parkland going to be on the penalty kill. South side, line it up, far side in the Panthers zone. Panthers win that face-off. Number 8 trying to wheel behind his net. That's Lupin trying to, not Lupin, 8 of the other team. Mercier trying to pound it out, but they're held against the near boards. Goes into the corner. South side still controlling it. Back to the point. Now comes to the half boards. Here's 7 walking it down, trying to go in back door. Reaches over to number 14. Backhand shot comes off the side of the net. Southside couldn't get a stick on it. Here goes number 8 up the near boards. Mercier trying to clear the zone, but it's held in. Near side, number 5, back door, and it goes in. Aaron Jackson makes the pass across the crease to Victor Radamanovich, and we have our first goal of the game. Southside goes up 1-0 on the power play with a 16:01 left in your first period. Parkland grabs that puck. They dump it in the Southside zone after the face-off. Southside trying to come out of their own zone. That's a hit in the zone. Now they're coming up the near side. Southside's Goo trying to move it up the left wing. He gets to center and dumps it into the Parkland zone. LaFrance starts it for Parkland. Lakeland, sorry, the Panthers. Panthers get in the Southside zone. Southside recovers, trying to come out. That's knocked down, kept in the zone by the Panthers. Panthers put that into the near corner. Southside's number 4 is going to come away with it. Dumped back in. Parkland gets that at center, puts it back in the Southside zone. Quick on the puck was number 8 for Parkland, Mercier. He puts that back to the point. Here's number 9 walking it in. Welsh, they're going shot, and it's tipped in front. Parkland answers with 15:01 left in the first period. That goal scored by number 20, Hunter Prybish. Ready to go again at center. Lakeland takes that puck, trying to go through the middle. That's broken up by number 14, Southside. Radamovich goes to the right side, and Southside's going to dump that into the Panthers zone. Panthers move it up the near boards. Tipped out to the neutral zone and back in the Southside zone. Southside recovers. Here's number 3 setting up the far side. Yasinski puts it to the open area up on the near side. Centering pass. Coming in, Parkland breaks up that rush. Move it up the near boards, and it's tipped into the Southside zone. Cole Jansen sets it up for his team. That pass out to center, tipped into the Lakeland zone. Lakeland picks up the puck behind their own zone, immediately hit by number 17, Chorley. Centering pass, that's broken up by number 19. Yeah. Panthers. Trying here. Panthers pick up the puck behind their own net. Up the near boards. That's held in the zone by Southside. Dump behind the Panthers net. Number 14 wheels it around the boards, gets it up to number 19, Brady Fox, who dumps that back into the Southside zone, picking it up for the Athletic Club. Number 4, Zazinkiewicz, puts it in the near side. Parkland gets it back to have it into the Southside zone, and a quick shot on net. And hanging on to the buck is Jansen. Play stops, 13-19 left in this first period. We're tied up at 1. Face off far side in the south side zone. Southside wins that face off. Moved out to center, going to the right side. Chase Wilton dumps that in, goes to Chase. Parkland edges them out. Put it out to center and dump that back into the south side zone. Southside recovers. Go to the right D, flip through the middle. Trying to go onto it. Parkland puts that out to center. Well, that was close. Took a few strides with the glove closed on the puck, but Parkland takes that puck. Lakeland puts it into the south side zone. For south sides, number 6 going out the right side. Nope, that's 16, pardon me. Chuck gets it into the Panther zone. Panthers get it back behind their own net, tip it out to center. Put back in by Yasinski of south side. And Parkland's Matchney moves it to the far side out to number 9, Welsh. Welsh over to the right side to Cook. Cook coming in. He's checked off the puck, goes into the near corner. Panthers get it back. They put it back to the right point. He's trying to walk it down. Slides it around the boards, putting it to the far corner. Number 19 for Lakeland puts it out. There's a shot by number 10. That's knocked down. Oxford gets it back. He's wheeling around behind the net. Going to cycle over to the near side. Oxford for the Panthers in possession. Turns out. Takes a shot. That's knocked down in the high slot. Comes back to the point. Heads outside's going to get that out to the neutral zone. Dump that into the Panther zone. Back to play it. Number 10, Oxford, gets it up to the left side. That's put into the south side zone. Comes back out to the neutral zone. Off the boards, Parkland picks it back up to center and jumps that into the near corner of south side's end of the ice. They move it up the near boards. Panthers hold the zone. Southside gets the puck back in their own zone, coming up the near side. Tipped in, but we'll have an offside call with 11:04 left in the first period. Face off just outside the south side zone. They win it, put out the far boards. Tipped into the Lakeland zone. And the Panthers pick it back up at center. Here comes up the right side. Cook trying to go down the middle. Puck swept off his stick. He puts a backhand onto the south side goaltender, who steers that away. Comes back to the left point. There's a shot. Tipped wide. Parkland picks it up again. Put it out in front of the Panthers on the backhand. Number 9 couldn't tuck her home. Welsh just missing on that near side. And Southside picks up the puck again. Here's number 17 trying to come up that right wing. Shorley making the move and holding on to the puck. There's a high score, and Shorley scores. Arjunov keeping control of the puck and slides it over and over the blocker of the goaltender, and it goes in. And Southside is up 2-1. Goal comes 10:23 left in your first period. Puck's over to the near boards. Panthers try and tip that in, but it's knocked down. will have a face-off just outside the south side zone, right in front of their bench. Panthers dump that puck back into the south side zone. They move the puck over to the near side. Here's the Panthers at the right point. Number 14 takes a shot. Oh, and it's kicked just wide. Jansen was able to move that just in time. Battle for it on those near boards in the south side zone. South side in control. Yasinski tries to move it up to Wilton, but that's cut off by the Panthers for a check. Panthers Waters dumps that behind the south side net. Battling for it on the near side was Ruck. He loses it to south side's defense, number 3 Yasinski. That's flipped up and it's going to go out of play. And we get the whistle with 9:29 left in your first period. Face off far side in the south side zone. They're coming away with it. Number 20 for Parkland puts the hit on Pribish. Now south side gets back. They're going up the right side into the Lakeland zone. Thrown through the slot, taking that away is Lakeland's number 9 Walsh. She's going to skate to the right side, trying to make it down the wing. Takes a hard hit from number 21 Zaps. Puck up loose into that far corner south side zone. Looks like south side's going to get it. Oxford moves it over up to Mercier. Battle for it on those near boards. Panthers able to keep it in the zone. Fired over to the lefty. There's a high shot. And Jensen's going to hang on to that, grab the whistle. Face off far side in the south side zone. Demoisek bitten, tossed from the circle for the Panthers, replaced by Cook. Puts it to the far boards. Battle for it in the south side zone. And number 12 Cook puts that into the Panther zone for south side. Panthers recover. Here they come through center, out to the right side. Here's Cook. Tries to throw that in front. He was checked making the shot. Goes wide off the far corner and south side breaks out. 17 over to 14. Radamovich. And he's checked off the puck. Recovering is number 14 for Panthers. He passes it back to number 8. 8 is Lupin. Comes over to the right side. Dumped on to the south side net. Goaltender Jansen sets it up for his D. Gets it out. Going to the right side. Panthers get the puck back. They have to come back into their own zone to retrieve it. Number 16, Whaley, gets it. Cross-ice pass over to 17, Waters. Waters coming in. Picked up by Maynard, who goes behind. Cycles over to the near side. Squirts to a check. Now he comes in. Toe drag, and number 17 for Southside breaks that up shortly. Was man on the spot on that one. Puck comes out to center. Now it's dumped back into the Parkland zone. And we have an icing call with 7:27 left in the first period. Southside up 2-1 halfway through the first. Face off near side in the south side zone. They win the face off, move it around the far side, but Lakeland's Panthers number 8, Mercier holds that in at the line. Dump behind the south side net. Number 5 picks it up for Southside Jackson. Jackson hands it off to Yasinski. Yasinski puts that up the middle. Cut off at center by Main of the Panthers. He dumps that back to south side zone. Yasinski picks it up, goes to the far side to Jackson. Jackson moves it back over to Yasinski. Centering pass up to Wilton. Wilton goes to the left side to Lupin. Lupin dumps that into the Parkland zone. Picked up by the D, tipped out to center by Ruck. Outside picks it up in their own zone. Here's Goo with it. He's tried to squirt past that check. He picks it back up. Goo's still going. He's going to come up the left wing into the Panther zone. Rips one high on to the goaltender, LaFrance. And he'll hang on for the whistle with 6:23 left in the first period. Face off near side in the Panthers zone. Outside wins it. There's a slap shot from the point. Knocked down in the high slot. Panthers recover. Number 10 going out the far side. Oxford dumps that into the south side zone. Back to play at number 18 for Cirrus. Gets it over to the left side to Goo. Goo trying to squirt past. Gets it over to number 17. There's a low shot. And the Panthers goaltender hangs onto that one. Takes that right down low. No rebound given. Play stops. 5:58 left in your first period. Panthers win the face-off in their own zone. Mercier put that out to the far side, picked up by Maynard. Maynard coming up the left wing, tries to throw that in front. Protected! Sliding into the net was Veskowitz. And he abruptly guides the puck into his own net. Tough one for Southside, and the Panthers score with 5:40 left in the first period to tie this game at 2. Southside wins the face-off. After giving up that goal, they're going to rush it down the middle. Now they dump it in the left side. Stopped behind the net by the Parkland goalie, LaFrance. Picked up by 10 Oxford over to the right side to Waters. Tried to feed it to Robinson, but that's knocked off his stick. Southside picks it up the corner, puts it up to the near side. That's almost knocked down by Privish. Panthers take the puck, dump it back in the south side zone. Southside puts that through center, back into the Parkland zone. Lakeland gets it back. Here comes the Panthers, May. He tried driving the net. Looks like he drew a penalty there. As Southside touches it, the whistle goes. And heading to the box, looks like number 3, Yasinski. Trying a 2-minute penalty, perhaps for hooking. Missed it, but it's called with 4:47 left in the first period. Panthers go on the power play. Panthers win it. Back to the right point. Holding that is Mercier. He posts it over to the right side to number 9, Walsh. High shot. Following that up, number 4 with the rebound. Trying to jam it away was May. Comes back to the left point. Mercier's lining it up. Left side to May. May, long shot onto the goaltender. We're sweeping it in. Right in front. Looked like it was number 8. Number 7. Number 7, Maynard, sitting on the doorstep, picking up the rebound and putting it into the back of the net. Your power play goal for the Panthers comes with 4:23 left in the first period. Three to 2 Panthers after that power play goal with 4:23 left to play in the first period. Southside wins it, puts it up the near side. Panthers jump on that right away, send it back into the Southside zone. Panthers hold the line again, coming up the right side. Put up the boards to number 14, Mackney. Slid around the boards, comes out to the left point. Ooh, Oxford blows the wheel, coming up the right side. Southside's number 10. comes over, and number 2 couldn't put it at home. That was a shot by Brown, and Gu couldn't pick up the rebound. Lakeland Panthers pick up the puck, grab it, or rush it to 7, and then center, and then dump it into the south side zone. Here comes south side, setting it up in their own zone. Coming to the near corner, number 5, Jackson, goes to the right side to Yasinski. Now comes out to center, up the right side, number 16, Lachuk. He's checked off the puck. Panthers picking it back up. Off the boards, tipped out into the neutral zone. It's going to slow down, icing waved off. Back to play it, number 5, Jackson puts it to the wide side. South side picks it back up. Lachuk tries to drive it in the right side. He's put into the boards. And Lakeland's number 9, Walsh, will take that, put up the right side. Checked off the puck was Lavoie, and south side picks up the puck, tips it back into the Parkland zone. Lakeland Panthers. Over to the near side, Lakeland tips that out to the neutral zone, coming back for it. Number 12, Barry, goes to the right side, to the right D, puts it up the ice. That's cut off by the Panthers. Turned around again by south side. South side going out the right side. Chorley tried to make the inside move, receives the shoulder for the Parkland, or the Lakeland Panthers player. That's put in the south side zone, going to the far side. South side, Zasikowicz gets that over to the right side. South side's number 9 coming in. Boskers, there's a hard shot. 19, pardon me. Brar with the shot. And the Panthers goaltender going to hang on to that one. 2:10 left in your first period. Face off far side in the Panthers zone. Panthers win it. Taking it into the corner was number 14, Matchney. Gets tipped up. And we'll have the face off near side in the Panthers zone. 2:03 left in your first period. Panthers win the face-off in their own zone. They put it up the near boards. Skating out with it is Maynard. He cuts into the center. There's a hard shot. That's tipped wide. Rebound. Stuffed in front by number 19, Fox. South side steers that away. They have it behind their own net. Far side, number 21 up to number 8, looking for Lupin. Lupin chases it into the Parkland zone, but taken away is number 14, Matchney. Puck sent back into the south side zone. They reset, try to put it up the boards, turned around in the neutral zone, and then south side gets it again. He used the boards, put it in the Panther zone. Number 8 receives that. Over to the near side, 14. Put up for number 18. There's a low shot. And the Panthers, Robinson couldn't quite stuff it low on Jansen. Southside goaltender. Southside takes that puck. They dump it back into the Panther zone. Last minute of play in your first period as the puck comes back to the Southside zone. Yasinski puts that up the boards, tipped into the Panther zone. They move it up the boards over to the near side. Rushing it in the right wing, number 11, Demoisek. Tipped off, comes over to the near boards. Held in at the right point now, comes out to center. Number 10 picks it up for Lakeland. Dumped into the south side zone, 27 seconds left in the first period. Here comes a breakout play from south side, can only make it to center. And Lachuk dumps that into the Panther zone. Panthers, number 8, comes away with the puck. Mercier, reset behind, goes left side to number 17, Waters, who tips that into the south side zone. South side to number 12, Barry, that back there first. Puts it over the near side, looking for Jackson. And there's your buzzer on the first period. Lakeland Panthers heading to the locker room. They're up 3-2 as we take a break for the first intermission. See you back here for the second after this break.
No, I'm good.
Sundown in the Paris of the prairie, we kings of all treasures buried, and all you hear are the rusty breezes pushing around the weather vane Jesus. Zippo-lighter, he sees the killer's face. Maybe it's someone standing in a killer's place. 20 years for nothing, well, that's nothing new. Besides, no one's interested in something you didn't do. We kings and pretty things, let's sundown in the Paris of the prairie, we kings of all treasures buried, and all you hear are the rusty breezes pushing around the weather vane Jesus. Zippo-lighter, he sees the killer's face. Maybe it's someone standing in a killer's place. 20 years for nothing, well, that's nothing new. Besides, no one's interested in something you didn't do. We kings and pretty things, let's just see what the morning brings. There's a dream he dreams where the high school's dead and stark. It's a museum and we're all locked up in it after dark. The walls are lined all yellow, gray and sinister, hung with pictures of our parents' prime ministers. We kings and pretty things, wait and see what tomorrow brings.
Check. Okay.
Late breaking story on the CBC. A neighbor always knew that he'd go free. They add you can't be fond of living in the past. If you are, then there's no way that you're gonna last. We kings and pretty things, let's just see what tomorrow brings. jumping off the deck, shoving into overdrive. Highway through the danger zone. I'll take you right into the danger zone. You never say hello to you until you get it on the red line, low. You never know what you can do until you get it on the line where you can go. Out along the edge, it's always where I burn to be. Further on the edge, the hotter the intensity. Highway to the danger zone. I'm gonna take it right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Right into the danger Highway to the danger zone. I'm gonna take it right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Gonna take it right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone.
Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say,
Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to
standing in the rain with his head hung low. Couldn't get a ticket, it was a sold-out show. Heard the roar of the crowd, he could picture the scene. Put his ear to the wall, then like a distant scream, he heard one guitar.
Hey folks, so it looks like the Zamboni was a little slow. It was on the other ice, so we're gonna still up break for a little bit.
One's 1/2 straight, so like 75%.
Looks like we got the refs coming back now. We're gonna get going a few minutes here. Starting off the scoring in the first period with Southside, the Victor Radamovich from Cameron Yanish. Next, Lakeland Panthers scored Hunter Privish from Kyle Welsh. And then Southside answered again, Oliver Chorley, unassisted. Lakeland tied it up at 2 at 5:40 left in the first from Matthew Maynard, unassisted. And then they took the lead on the power play with 4:23 left in the first. Maynard from May and Mercier. I can see the players back on the ice now. They're going to do a quick skate. And then we can get back to this. Go figure. First intermission of the tournament, and the Zamboni gets held up on the other ice. In case you're not aware, the U15AAs are having their provincial championships on the ice right adjacent to us. So we're at Meadows West. They are on Meadows East. Hey, look at that. The refs say we're ready to go. Welcome back to our second period here between Lakeland Panthers and Southside Athletic Club Innovation Physio. Puck comes into Southside zone. There's a quick shot. That's knocked down over to the near side. Lakeland's number 8 keeps it in the zone. Battle for it in that near corner. Comes back to 13. Ruck slides that around to the far side. Center pass comes over to Southside. Southside puts that out to center. Knocked down by number 7, Maynard. Maynard off the boards. That's high off the glass. Stays in play. Arm up. Oh, we're going to get a delayed offside. So Maynard's going to tag back up. Gives Southside a chance to dump the puck into the Panthers zone. Ends up behind their net. Panthers going out the first side. That's cut off by number 17 at the left side. Quick shot by Chorley. Cleared away by LaFrance. Puck comes up to Lakeland's number 11, Demoisac. His centering pass looking for 20. Prybish was broken up. Prybish sends it back to the left point to number 10, Oxford. That's sent behind the net. Looks like Prybish has it on the far side. He's putting in against the boards. South side. Cycles it behind their net. That's picked up by number 11 on the other side. Demoisic trying to center that. Oh, good, maybe. Shot goes wide. South side's going to pick it up in their own zone. Number 14, Radamovich. Coming out of the zone. That's held in by the Panthers. Second attempt by Southside. They put it out to the neutral zone. Far side, number 17, Shorley picks that up, dumps it onto the Panthers net. Panthers break out. Battle for it at center. Puck's chopped into the Southside zone, but winning that battle is number 18, Bucharest. Puck cycled over to the near corner. Southside centering pass knocked down by Fox of Panthers. But that's given up to number 16. LeChuck is going in. Couldn't get the shot off. Steered into that far corner. Cycles it back to number 2, Goo. Goo puts it right back into the corner to Brown. Brown trying to move it. Goo coming away with it. Goo trying to cycle it around for Southside. He's put in to the boards by Mercier. Into help. Panthers moving around the far side. That's chopped out to center. Leading the charge. Number 5 over. Trying to connect with the number 19, Fox. Fox hit in behind by Saskowitz. Yeah, Saskowitz. Comes over right in front for Jansen, who's going to freeze the puck with 17:06 left in the second period. 3-2 for Panthers as we line up in the south side zone. Face-off won by the Panthers. May holds that in. Quick shot right on to Jansen. Puck still loose. Steered over to that far corner. Jumping on it right away, number 7, Maynard. Maynard for the Panthers. Cycles it back to the left point. It's knocked back down into the near corner. Goes behind the net of Southside. Jackson picks it up, tries to clear it. That puck's left for Janish. Janish flips it off and dumps that into the Panthers zone. Back to play it is Main for the Panthers. Put up to the far side. Picked up by number 17, Waters. Waters comes in the right wing and dumps that into the south side zone. Cleared to that far corner by Yasinski. Yasinski up to Jackson. Jackson out to center. And the Panthers, Mercier is going to take that, put it back into the south side zone. Yasinski puts that out to center. Knocked down by the Panthers who dump it back into the south side zone. Yasinski's going to pick it up for south side. South side coming over to the near side. Pass up to Brenard, replacing Chase Wilton in the game. I mixed that up in the first period. We have a call-up. Here comes Parkland, trying to center that pass. That's broken up by Southside's number 14, Radamovich at center. Parkland dumps that, or chips it back into the Southside zone. There's a shot near center, knocked down by Jansen. He moves it over to his D. Quickly up the left side, number 17, Waters, 17 Chorley, who's carried into the boards, and the Panthers take over. Tipped out to center. Radamovich is going to pick it up, trying to go to the far side. Panthers number 14 puts that into the south side zone. South side recovers, tries to come up to the near side. Right at center. Centering pass, looking for number 14, Radamovich. Radamovich chips the puck. He tries to cycle it over to the near side. Takes the stick up high. Arm not up from the ref, but he's going to cycle around, trying to come through the top, past the left ring. Put out in front, Radamovich knocked down. Parkland's Fox tries to lead number 12, Cook, out of reach, and we'll have an icing call called with 14:58 left in the second period. Face off near side in the Panthers zone. Slid over to LaFrance, who holds on to that for the Panthers, gets the whistle with 14:52 left in the second. Southside wins that, gets it back to the right point. There's a shot from number 19, hops up high, knocked out by Radamovich, just knocked outside of the post, and the Panthers are going to clear that away. Panthers chip it out the far side, that comes into the south side zone. Back to play it, number 19, Brar. He's going to skate it out himself. Coming over to the near side, gets around Murphy, and carries it behind the net. He's going to cycle to the far side. Brar still in possession of the puck, but he's out and into the corner with it. Gu picks it up. Couldn't move it in front. Taken away by number 8, Mercier. Southside comes out in front, and leveled was Gu in front. Loose puck comes over to LaFrance, who's going to hang on for the Panthers. 14:09 left in your second period. 3-2 Panthers. Face off won by the Panthers. Jumped on it quick was Bernard. Couldn't handle it in the light. Here comes the Panthers into the south side. That quick shot by number 17, Waters. And Waters scores unassisted, opening up the score, and the Panthers go up 4-2 with 13:59 left in the second period. Southside has trouble handling the puck at their offensive blue line. Slides past. Waters jumps on that and rips it high over the Southside goaltender. Puts his team up 4-2. After the face-off, Panthers win it. They're coming in the near side. Caught offside, and we get a whistle with 13:54 left in the second period. Face off just outside the Southside zone. Panthers win it. Number 10, Oxford, dumps that into the Southside zone. Picked up on the far side by Panthers Pribish. He gets the puck over to Demoisek. Put out in front. And here's another quick line by the Panthers. They put themselves up 5-3 right in front. Looks like number 18, Robinson, puts that home for the Panthers and opening up the lead. 5-4 Panthers with 13:39 left in the second period. Ready to go at center. Panthers coming away with the puck, but stealing it back is LeChuck. He tries to drive inside. That's taken away by the Panthers defense. Ending up with the loose puck. Mercy's going to try and slide that up to 17. Waters again. Jumping on it in the offensive zone was Maynard. His centering pass knocked down, and they're going to battle for it in that far corner. Panthers keep possession, send it back to the right point. Over to the near side. That's a high shot, tipped on by number 9. Coming down with it, Jansen. And we get a whistle with 13:11 left in the second period. Face off near side in the south side zone. Panthers coming away with it. Oxford has it at the left point. Rips a shot. That's saved by Jansen. Comes over to the near side. Puck picked up by Radamovich. Goes to the far side, south side. Stretch pass. It's going to end up back in the Panther zone. Icing waved off. Oxford picks it up for the Panthers. Jams that puck out to center, waiting for it. Is number 19, Brar. Goes to the far side. And LeChuck trying to come in again. Put out in front for Goulo. Shot, and that's turned away by LaFrance. Shot from the point, deflected wide. Comes off the end boards. Battled for it down low. Goo moves it over to Brown. Brown tried to put that out front, but the puck's cleared over to the near boards. Back to the right point. Here's a shot. That's tipped wide. Brar trying to line that up. Couldn't get it to go. South side controls it on the outside. Tried to feed that into the slot, and the Panthers going to take that puck away and skate out to center. Pass over to the near side. Rock trying to go into the zone. Danish tried to take the puck away. Now he's back in his own zone. Panthers going to stick on it, put out in front, and staying at home and taking the puck back is LeChuck. He's going to come up the right side into the Panthers zone. Chuck, low shot, steered away by LaFrance. Panthers pick it up, go wide side. Ruck picks it up for the Panthers, dumps it off the boards. Looks for Mercier to go in. Mercier picks it up in the corner, tries to cycle it down low to number 15, Murphy. Murphy in front. Oh, there's a chance by number 19. It goes through, comes off the end boards, held it in the right point, walking it down low is number 4, May. He was out, man, and south side comes away with the puck. Skating it out is Yasinski coming up the near side. He's met with resistance at center. Puck comes loose. Mercier picks it up for the Panthers. Dumped into the far side. Coming over to near side. Trying to jump on it was number 11, Demoise. They're going to battle for it in that near corner. Panthers coming away with it. Quick shot. That's knocked down. Doesn't make it to the net. Cleared away to the near boards. Danish using the boards, trying to put it out. Panthers. Oh, it's dumped into the Panthers bench, and we get a whistle with 10:49 left in the second period. Panthers taking control early in the second period. They're up 5-2 as we approach the halfway mark. Face off near side in the south side zone. Panthers win it. Back to the point. Shot by May. That doesn't make it there. That's deflected wide of the net. Number 18 picks it up for south side. Chris goes to far side to 14 up to 12. Receiving the puck is Barry. Barry takes the puck, goes to that far corner, taken away by May of the Panthers. Cycled off the boards, comes out to center. South side, moves that over to the near side. Centering pass, that's knocked down, but it ends up in the Panther zone. May comes back for it. May goes to the far side to number 20, Freibisch, who tips that into the south side zone, and we'll have an icing call with 10:13 left in this second period. Ready to go far side in the Panthers zone. Panthers coming away with the puck. In possession, Oxford. Oxford, he's going to skate it out, go to the far side, trying to connect with Waters again. Waters shoots out front for number 19, Will Fox, and he couldn't get the shot off. Southside's going to put that over to the near side. They put it out to center. Knocking it down was Oxford. He dumps that back in the south side zone. South side's number 9, Boskers, picks it up, gets it over to number 19, Brar. Brar, far side to 14, Radamovich, back to 19, Brar. Brar gets center, dumps it into the Panthers zone. Here's number 10, pick it up for Panthers. Oxford gets it up to the right side to number 12, Cook. Cook tracked down by Southside's Jackson. Puck goes into that far corner. Jackson with it. Nope, Cook with it, sorry. Back to the point for Mercier. Mercier with the shot. That's tip in front. And what a tip in front by Maynard. Really open up the scoring on Southside too. Shot for Mercier. Tip in front by Maynard. And the Panthers are going to enjoy a 6-2 lead with 9:15 left in the second period. What's going on here? Okay.
Switches all in.
Ready to go. Panthers dump that back in the south side zone. South side's 21, Zaps trying to move it over to the near side. South side in possession, can't get it out of their own zone. Panthers keep it in at the near side, roll the puck off the boards to the far side. Stealing the puck in the zone is Lavoie against those boards. Comes over to Zaps again for south side. He's tracked down by 13 Ruck. But Zaps walking away with it. Puts it up the near side, up to number 18, Bucerus. And into the Panthers zone. Panthers use the boards, trying to dump that back into the south side zone, but we'll get an icing call and play stops with 8:28 left in the second period. Face off far side in the Panthers zone, south side in control with it. Cycling it around the net is Brennan, sorry. Held in the point by number 19, Brar. Sent down low. Moving it back up to the point, loop into Brar. Brar left side to Saskowitz. It's put out in front, and LaFrance is going to track that down and put an end to the play with 7:57 left in the second period. Face off far side in the Panthers zone. South side wins it from the point. There's a shot by number 5, Jackson. That's directed wide. Panthers pick it up in the near side. Use the boards to get out of the zone. South side holds the zone, it appears. Now it comes out. Handling it for south side, number 3. Yasinski goes to the far side to Jackson, who dumps that into the Panthers zone. Transfers Oxford. Moves it up to the right side to number 17, Waters. And as he tries to dump that into the south side zone, he'll be charged with an icing infraction. And the face-off will come back into the Panther zone. 7:27 left in the second period. 6-2 Panthers over Southside. Southside win. There's a quick shot by this one. Quick shot by Saskowitz, and that is into the back of the net. Southside scores right off the face-off. They're going to come back within 3. Southside goal, 7:24 left in your second period. Makes the score 6-3. Puck's dropped at center. Panthers coming away with it. Cook takes a high hit on that one. Gets the puck into the zone. Cook making it to the bench for the Panthers. Now south side coming into the zone. Barry dumps that behind the Panthers net. Picked up by Oxford. Comes to the line, but Barry trying to keep it in. Ends up flipping the puck out of play. And we'll get a stop with 7:01 left in this second period. Face off far side, just outside the Panthers zone. South side wins it. Comes over to the near side. Brar gets center. Tries to dump it. That's kicked down by Waters. No, Mercier. Moved around the boards. Mercier comes away with the puck again. Skated to the open side. Now a pass up to Fox, and that puck is tipped out of play. We'll have the face-off just outside the south side zone in front of the Panthers bench. 6:41 left in your second period. On the far side, south side comes in. Here's number 4, Saskowitz, but he's bumped off the puck. Oxford for the Panthers moves it up the boards over to the near side. Winning that board battle is Maynard. Got back for Murphy. There's a quick shot by Maynard. And Jansen steers that away. South side gets the puck back, rushing it out of his own zone. Number 19, Brar. Brar gets it to the outside to Goo. Goo's shot. That's deflected. Doesn't make it to the net. Panthers take over. They cycle it hard out of their own zone, then dump it in the south side zone. Number 5, Jackson, moves it for south side. That's cut off the boards by Mercier of the Panthers. Puck goes into the near corner. Brybish moving it for the Panthers. Ooh, Murphy goes in, lays a hard one. Comes out to center. Panthers back knee, puts it back into the south side zone. South side takes that, puts it out to center. Who's waiting for it? Mackney. Mackney moves it over to his left to May. May dumps that back to the south side zone. Back to play it is Brar. That's picked up in the offensive zone by number 12, Cook. Into the slot, into the skates. Puck still loose, directed to that far corner, cleared away by LeChuck. He dumps that out to center. Knocked down by number 14, Mackney. Fed back in, number 18. Now it comes back to 13. Over to the near side, number 4, May. Keeps that in at the left point. South side gets a hold of it. They're going to rip it down the ice and take an icing call, but get that much-needed line change in. Play stops 4:44 left in your second period. Face off near side in the south side zone. South side wins it. Start behind his own net. Number 18, Bucerus. That comes out to the neutral zone, but turned around is Lakeland's Murphy. Put back to the south side zone. South side moves it up to the near side. Handling the puck now, number 6, Brennan. As it tries to come into the zone. Offside called, and we get a stop with 4:25 left in the second period. Puck dumped into the south side zone. Panthers control it. They put it back to the right point. There's a shot by number 4. Tipped wide. Goes into that far corner. Mercier. No, that's not Mercier. That's Welsh. Handles it for Lakeland. And puts it over to the near side. Battle for it in that near corner. South side wins it. Wins the battle and puts it out to center. Following it up was Chorley. He's taken off the puck, but it's dumped to the far side in the Panthers zone. Panthers May picking up the puck far side to Lavoie. Lavoie lost the puck to, I think it's not too sure, south side player. They dump it into the Panthers zone. Panthers get it. They're going to send it down into the south side zone. However, they were in across center. Icing called with 3:28 left in the second period. Face off near side in the Panthers zone. Panthers win it. Hanging on to that puck was McNee. He's tracked, moves it over to the near side. Perhaps there was a hand pass. Oh no, it's just tipped out. And the face-off will be near side in the Panthers zone. Panthers win the face-off in their own zone again. 14 puts it around the far side. 12, Cook dumps that in the south side zone. We get another icing call. 3:12 left in your second period. Face-off will be on the far side in the Panthers zone this time. That would be a blocker side of LaFrance. Here's a chance for Southside. Quick shot. That's deflected over to the near boards. Waters picks it up. Goes to the right side up to number 12, Cook. Cook dumps that in the south side zone. Skating onto it. The Moisic for the Panthers. Cycles it over to 17, Waters. Waters, he's checked on the near board. Sends that into the near corner. And south side's Jackson's going to take over. Far side to Yasinski. Gets it up to Goo. Goo skates it up to the near side, trying to get the edge. He's hit hard into the boards on the near side. Panthers coming away with it. Number 8 cycles it behind, so that's Mercier. Over to number 4, May, over the near side. And here's a chance. Mercier's back on it. Oh, shot! And Jensen makes the save. Cleared away by number 18, Bucerus. Southside coming away with it. Here's Yasinski. Centering pass to Brown. Brown coming up the right side. Has a little space. And then checked off the puck by Oxford. Oxford tried skating it out. Puck comes loose. Goes over to 16. Look, Murphy. And then Panthers gain possession in the south side zone. 18 spins around. Robinson behind the net. Over to Fox. Back to Robinson. Back to the right point. Waiting for it is the Moisic. His shot in front knocked down by the south side D. Janish moves it to the right side. That puck ends up in the Panthers zone. On the forward check, Lupin knocks it down. He's going to go into that far corner to battle for it, but the Panthers initially winning that battle. Held in the line by Janish. Quick shot. And LaFrance is going to hang on to that one. We'll get a whistle.
Sundown in the Paris of the prairie, we kings of all treasures buried. And all you hear are the rusted breezes pushing around the weather vane Jesus. Zippo-lighter, he sees the killer's fate. Maybe it's someone standing in a killer's place. 20 years for nothing, well, that's nothing new. Besides, no one's interested in something you didn't do. We kings and pretty things, let's just see what the morning brings. There's a dreamy dreams where the high school's dead and stark. It's a museum and we're all locked up in it after dark. The walls are lined all yellow, gray and sinister, hung with pictures of our parents' prime ministers. We kings and pretty things, wait and see what tomorrow brings. Late breaking story on the CBC. A nation whispers we always knew that he'd go free. They add you can't be fond of living in the past. If you are, then there's no way that you're gonna last. We kings and pretty things, let's just see what tomorrow brings. Kings and pretty things, oh, that's what tomorrow brings.
disillusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say,
Carry on our wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, it surely means that I don't know. On the stormy sea of moving emotion, tossed about I'm like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune, but I hear the voices say,
Carry on our wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
"No!"
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the third period at the Meadows. This first game of the U15AA Championships. Lakeland Panthers are up 6-3 on South Side as we get going on the third period. Scoring some here in the second. Lakeland, Waters, Fox, Maynard, and then Radamovich scored late for Southside. Off the face, though, Lakeland dumps that puck into the Southside zone. Southside picks it up. Here they come up the near side. Lakeland picks it up in their own zone, going to the far side. Held in. There's a shot by number 3, Yasinski, that goes wide. Picked up near side and tipped out to center. Southside picks it back up. Here's Yasinski trying to go to the far side to 14, Radamovich. That's tipped into the Panthers zone. The Panthers coming up the near side. Number 20, Privish, taken into the boards. Loose puck back into the Southside zone. Going up the far side. Southside tips it into the park for Lakeland zone. At Oxford goes to the near side, tipped up into the Southside zone. Looks like it was a missed pass because icing gets called with 19:01 left in the third period. Face off, won by Southside. They keep it in the zone, going to the far side, goes into the corner. Men are trying to pull it loose for Lakeland and the Panthers. They're going to break out of their own zone. That's stopped at center by Zaps. Menard over to the near side. Tipped into the zone by Waters. Buceres picks it up for south side, going to the near side, loop in. Loose puck picked up by south side, dumped into the Panthers zone. Panthers Murphy picking it up. Whaley, sorry. He puts it off the far side. That puck's taken away by the south side's Brar and put back to the Panthers zone. Here comes the Panthers over to the near side. Picking it up. Fox to Robinson. Robinson dumps that into the south side zone, and Brar's going to pick that up for south side. He's checked into the corner. Loose puck picked up by south side's LeChuck. Pass to the near side to Gugu, and then shot taken away by the front. And we'll get our first stop of the third period. It's the first goalie stop at least. 17:44 left in the third period. Face off near side in the Panther zone. South side wins it. Yasinski dumps it into the near corner. Mouse outside, cycling her over, comes back to Yasinski at the point, he moves it to the right side to Zap. Zap's shot on net. LaFrance steers that away for the Panthers. Panthers regain possession of the puck. Freibusch coming up the right side, tries to dump that into the south side zone, but it makes contact with somebody on the south side bench, and we're going to have a face-off in front of the Lakeland bench. I'm sorry, folks. Lakeland Panthers win the face-off. They pull it back in their own zone. Whaley goes to the far side to Oxford. Oxford centering pass to Menard. And that's turned around by south side. They tip it into the zone. Shirley got a stick on it, but it goes right towards LaFrance, who's going to freeze play with 17:08 left in the third period. Face off near side in the Lakeland zone. Panthers coming away with it. Mercier trying to come up the right side. He's hit into the boards. Loose puck into the south side zone. Moved over to the far side. Centering pass from Brar. Picked up. Now comes over to the near side. Radamovich coming in. Tried to go low, and LaFrance for Panthers steer that away. Back to the point. Number 4. Saskowitz takes a shot, and the Panthers goaltender is going to hang on with 16:42 left in the third period. Face off near side in the Panthers zone. Panthers win it. Put it up the boards to the far side by pinching in as Zaps, who knocks that behind the net. Panthers regain control. They put it out to center. Here's Maynard coming in for the Panthers. Crossing over this line. There's a blocker save by Fowler. Fowler in net for south side now. South side picking up the puck. They dump it into the Panthers zone. Put up to the near side. There's McNee trying to go wide. That's picked up in his own zone by Zaps. Zaps uses the boards, looking for Brennan. Panthers recover. Here they come in the south side zone, driving down low, wheeling around to the far side. Puck comes off the stick, and the Panthers number 13 trying to go in. There's a shot off wide. Ruck trying to drive inside. Loose puck comes over to Cook. Back to Ruck. Ruck's shot is blocked. Put into the boards by Zaps over there. Panthers regain possession. Back to the point. Maynard. Shot knocked down in front. Zaps for south side. Takes that. Dumps it down the ice. And we'll have an icing call with 15:19 left in your third period. Face off far side in the south side zone. Panthers win it. There's a high shot from May. And Fowler's gonna grab that and hang on with 15-14 left in the third period. Southside wins the face-off in their own zone. They cycle the puck behind the net over to the near side. That's cut off by the Panthers at the line. Sent back down into the corner. It's going to wheel around to the far side. Yasinski picks it up for Southside. He's going to wheel it out of his own zone, coming across center, right down the middle, over to the left wing now. Puck comes off his stick. Yasinski directs it towards the net. Tipped off wide. Gu picks it up. He tried turning. Puck comes off his stick, but second effort, he gets it back. Here's Gu walking in. Low shot. Blocked. Comes over to the far side. Fed in front by Southside. Comes into the high slot. Gu comes away with it. Puts it back to the point. Comes over to the left side. There's a shot by Lavoie. Not Lavoie, but Jackson. And LaFrance is going to hang on to that one with 14:30 left in the third period. Face off near side in the Panthers zone. Panthers win that face off. They're going to try and cycle around the far side, but sealing that board off was number 19, Brar. Panthers get another attempt at it, send it into the south side zone. Hustling onto the puck is Fox. Puck comes over. Now it's back to the left point. Mercier. Nope, that's not Mercier. That's Oxford. Keeps it in for the Panthers. Now it's locked down. Saskowitz hammered hard in his own zone. He's going to make it to his bench as the Panthers start off in their own zone. Pass over to the near side. Prybush picks it up. He dumps it 2 strides short of center, and we'll get an icing call with 13:47 left in the third period. 6-3 for the Panthers as we line up in the Panthers zone. Panthers win the faceoff. Maynard goes around the far side to Welsh. That's tapped into center. Trying to hustle onto it is Waters, but he's knocked down. Arm up. Number 18 tried to go back door, and Fowler takes that away. Stretching out just in time. Fowler gets the save, and as Southside touches the puck, they're going to send number 18, Buceris, to the box for 2 minutes. Penalty called, 13:32 left in the third period. Lakeland Panthers go on the power play. Panthers win the face-off. They send it back to the right point. Mercier hanging on to that. Looking for the pass, goes left side. Now it's returned back to Mercier at the point. He's gonna send it left side. There's a hard shot by May. Deflected over to the near boards. Mercier keeps it in the line. Over to May on the left side. Back to Mercier. Back to May. May's walking it down. There's a rip. Back door. And trying to pocket it home was Demoisek. But Fowler able to track it. Whistle goes, 13:05 left in your third period. And Fowler hanging on to that puck for Southside. Demoisek had a lot of net to hit. Kind of just went on the wrong side of the goaltender. We'll have a face-off near side in the Southside zone. There's a quick shot, and Fowler makes the save. Puck cleared down the ice and back into the Panthers zone. France sends it up for Mercier. Starting the attack, he goes far side to May. He returns it to Walsh on the near side. He skates in the zone. Mercier with a quick shot. Kicked away by Fowler. And number 17, Waters, follows that up. He's going to put that just over the shoulder of Fowler and into the back of the net. Panthers score on the power play. 12:39 left in the third. Score becomes 7-3. Southside wins the face-off. They're going to go up the right wing. Barry puts that into the Panthers zone. Panthers regain possession. Going out the far side. Tipping it into the zone is Fox. He skates onto it. South side comes back. Gets the puck back. Number 14, Radamovich on the near side. Turned around in the corner was number 19, Brar. Going towards the net. Panthers number 19, Fox. Looks like we had some players engaged behind the scenes there. So the whistle goes.
Broken stick.
And we'll reset far side in the south side zone. 12:03 left in the third period. Panthers win the faceoff. Back to the point it goes. Hard shot. That's knocked down. In that corner, Panthers still controlling it. Over the near side. Panthers have it in the corner in the south side zone. Whistle goes. Tempers ramping up here with 11:45 left in the third period. Face off near side in the south side zone. South side wins it. Jackson moves it to the far side to Yasinski. Yasinski hits Radamovich at center. He tips it forward into the Panthers zone. Panthers grab it off the half wall. Nackney goes far side to May. And that puck is dumped into the south side zone. Rushing onto it is Waters. He's checked in the corner. And south side puts it out to center. Radamovich trying to take on the Panthers team. Defense takes that away. Mercy is going to take it away for the Panthers. Go up that left wing. There's a far shot. Fowler with the save. Deflected over to the near side. Number 11. Demoisic holds the puck now. Number 9 has it. Welsh trying to head into that slot. The puck checked off his... It's deflected and into the spectator netting. We get a whistle with 10:53 left in the third period. Face-off won by the Panthers. Oxford takes a shot, but that's deflected wide. Oxford cycles down low. Moves it over to Maynard. Southside gets it back. Now they put it out to center. Comes into the Panthers zone. Number 12 Cooks are put to the near side. And the Panthers do not get out of their own zone. Southside holds the line. Brennan goes down low, cycle to the far side. Fox gets the puck back for Panthers. Comes over to the near side. Cook back to Fox. Fox, there's a shot on net. But Fowler's going to hang on to that one, and we'll get a whistle with 10:07 left in the third period. Face off far side in the south side zone. Panthers win it. Shot from the point by May, deflected wide. Battle for it in that far corner. Sent into the far corner. Puck's going to roll around the boards. South side getting it back. Back to the point. But May holding the line. Puck stays in the south side zone. South side's number 10 wins that battle, gets it into the neutral zone. Brown going to battle for it on those far boards. In to help is the Chuck. Panthers come away with it. Here could they come up the near side. Pribish tips that into the south side zone. And we will get a whistle. Looks like we're going to have an icing call with 9:27 left in the third period. Southside wins the face-off in the offensive zone. There's a shot from the point by Yasinski, handled by LaFrance. Glove save, and we get the stop with 9:22 left in the third period. Face-off near side in the Panthers zone. Southside wins it. Back to the point. Directed towards the net, but tipped wide. Turn around, there's a shot. Oh, and getting there just in time. Shorely turned around the corner, and he was sneaking out. Tried to rip a shot, but I think he had his stick lifted. And the puck kind of just ends up in the pads of the France. We get a stop with 9:12 left in the third period. Lakeland wins the face-off in their own zone. They move the puck around the boards, held in by the south side on the near side. Oxford gets a hold of it for the Panthers, throws it out to the neutral zone, picked up by south side Jasinski, tipped into the Panthers zone. Not tipped in, thrown in on the wrong side of center, and icing called with 8:53 left in the third period. Face off far side in the south side zone. Panthers coming away with the puck. Shot by Mercier at the point. Deflected wide. Puck comes over to the near side. Cycling down low, number 18. Robinson. He couldn't get it to go in front. Puck comes over to the near boards. Picked up by south side to 14. Radamovich going the right side to 17. Shorely. That goes through the zone over to the near boards. May gets it for Panthers, trying to go Mercier on the far side. That's held in by number 19, Berard. Panthers have it against the boards. Picking it up is May. He gets it over to Mercier, and Mercier is going to skate it out of his own zone. They dump it into the south side zone. Picked up by number 6, Brennan. His pass off the mark. We'll get an icing call with 7:51 left in the third period. Face off far side in the south side zone. South side wins it. They're trying to skate it out. That was a nice tuck move by Brennan. Moves it to the left side to Lupin. He's pushed off the puck by Maynard of Panthers. Put out to center. Puck turned around in the neutral zone. They're going to battle for it. And number 19, Fox of the Panthers, puts that into the south side zone. South side trying to come up the near boards. Tipped into the Panthers zone. Panthers reset. Back in his own zone. Prybish trying to skate onto it for the Panthers. That's picked up by Buceris. Far side to Zaps. Zaps to Buceris. Intercepted by 20, Prybish. Comes over to 11, Demoisic. Back to the left point, 16, Whaley. Rolls around the boards over to the near side. Skating onto it is number 9, Welsh. Puts it back to the right point. Okay. Followed up by number 18, Robinson. And Robinson scores the 8th goal of the game for the Panthers, extending their lead to 5. It's now 8-3 with 6:39 left in the third period. Face off at center again. Southside wins it. They go back to their own zone, setting up the breakup. Puck comes to Goo. He leaves it for Chuck. dumped into the Panthers zone. May moves it around to the far side, tipped forward by Murphy, but that's caught by Southside, returned behind the Panthers net. Centering pass by Waters, knocked down by Southside, and they get the puck back in their own zone. Southside's Yasinski trying to skate it out. He's coming into the offensive zone, tracked down. Puck's taken away by Ruck. Put to the far side. Mercier trying to skate onto it, but Brown for Southside puts it back into the Panthers zone. Panthers regain possession, trying to go up the near side. That's stopped at center. Southside trying to drive the net. Goo can't get around number 14, Macney. Back to the right point. There's a shot by number 19's Brar. Puck deflected into that far corner. Brar with it again. Shot tipped just wide. Goo was trying to line it up there. Puck moved over to the near boards. Whoa, shot by Saskowitz. But LaFrance hangs on to that one. We got to stop with 5:09 left in the third period. Outside, controls the puck after that face-off. Centering pass knocked down by the Panthers' number 10. Panthers move that puck to the far side, trying to chop it into the zone as it flocks. It goes behind the south side net. Gonna battle for it behind there. Loose puck coming over to south side's Chorley. Looks like Zaps got caught up with a Panthers player. He's going to end up in the box for an interference penalty called with 4:42 left in the third period. Puts the Panthers on the power play. Zaps, 2 minutes, interference called, 4:42 left in the third. Panthers win the faceoff. They control at the line now. They send it down. Bribers tried driving the net, but that's taken away by south side. Here's May starting it off in the Panthers zone. He skated into the south side zone, checked off the puck, comes to Waters. Waters checked off the puck. South side trying to dig in. Shot just outside of the blue line by Chorley, steered aside by LaFrance. Panthers get it back, come over to the near side. Prybish can't catch up to it. South side puts that back to the neutral zone. Panthers take that puck, roll it around the boards into the south side zone. Nobody there for the Panthers. Yasinski has a bunch of time to think about it. He gets close to center and then dumps it in net. Hard. Oh, good shot by number 7, Janish. He's on the forecheck, battling against Mercier back there. Mercier skates around that. Goes far side to Macney. Comes over to the near side to Moisic. His shot steered aside by Fowler. Back to the point it goes. Kept in by Oxford. Back into that far corner. Oxford knocks it down at the line again. He's going to skate it in. Right side. There's a shot by number 5, Lavoie. They're going to battle for it. Puck's still loose. Coming away with it. Murphy back to the point. There's a shot by number 16, Whaley. Over on the other side, Panthers still attacking here. Loose puck. Now it goes over. Left side. Here's Oxford walking it down again. Low shot. Tipped. Comes off the glass. Stays in play while he keeps it. Murphy trying to move it around for the Panthers. Held in at the right side by the Panthers. Thrown out in front. And being decked was Robinson sitting in front of that net. Puck goes to the far side. Here comes May one more time. Low shot. Loose puck. Another shot that's deflected over the near side. Pryber's trying to step in for that rebound. He picks up the puck in the corner. He's going to turn around. Low shot. Tipped away. And Southside gets that out. Their penalty has expired. They're back to full strength. Here's May for the Panthers, starting it off. He puts it up the near boards. Prybish gets it out to center. Southside puts that back into the Panthers zone. Comes over to the right side. Here's number 19 for... Nope, handed off to Mercier. Mercier tried to skate it out. That's taken away by Goo. Goo couldn't turn and fire. Now chance, or there's a chance by number 6, Brennan. Held in the point by number 3, Yasinski. Southside has it in the near corner. 1:30 to play in the third period. Puck sent behind the net. Franz gets hold of it. Puts it up the boards. Tipped out by Fox. Southside gets it again. Here's Yasinski going up the right side. Yasinski trying to drive the net. That's checked off the puck by number 11, Demoisic. And the puck's dumped back into the Southside zone. 1 minute to go in your third period. Panthers up 8-3. As Southside puts it into the Panthers zone. McBee takes that for the Panthers, puts it back in the Southside zone. Yasinski picks it up in that far corner, shovels it up to Brown. Brown up to LeChuck. He's dumped in that far corner. Cook gets it for the Panthers, cross ice past the number 9 Walsh, dumps that into the Southside zone. 20 seconds to go in the third period. Southside's Brown dumps that into the Panther zone. Panthers pick it up off the boards, out to the neutral zone, set back into the Panther zone. Murphy picks it up for the Panthers. For Wiley, sorry. Back to May. May makes the pass. And that's going to do it. The Lakeland Panthers take the first game 8-3. They earn the win in the standings against Southside. Your final score in this first game of the tournament, 8-3 for the Panthers. Stand by while we do some handshakes. Your third period scoring summary. Lakeland Panthers score at 12:39 on the power play. Waters from Mercier and Prybish. They follow it up at 6:39. Goal from Robinson. Assists from May and Welsh. Final score in this one. 8-3, stand by for player of the game, as well as Heart and Hustle. For the Panthers, Waters picking, I think that's Heart and Hustle. And for Southside, Oliver Chorley. Thank you to our sponsors for player of the game. I think we're only halfway. I thought there was a Heart and Hustle as well. First game of the tournament, folks. We're just getting our nail down. And the whole Southside team has already gone to the dressing room, it appears. We'll bring them back out. I think it was Janis. And then for the Panthers, Maynard. Radamovich. There we go. Victor Radamovich. Well, folks, thank you for tuning in. The tournament has officially started. Next up in the schedule. Playing at 2:45 today will be the Okotoks Oilers against the Calgary Royals. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you in a little bit. My name is Curtis. Behind the camera today was Trevor Bykowski.